everyone, I am Kate Ubidencio and this is Technology News. So here are the top stories for today. First, we are tackling the impact of IT on the society. Next is the Internet of Things and the influence of IT on culture and social behavior. And then we're going to the digital games and their types. And inclining the social media advantages and disadvantages, and also the digital gaming and social media. So now let's hear the information about the impact of IT on the society. So Miss Linlin.
It has greatly affected our lives in the past few years. It allows us to easily communicate and shop through online platforms, but also carries a possible health risk. Today, innovations in information technology are having wide-ranging effects across numerous domains of society and policy. Makers are on issues involving economic rights, privacy, and affordability of an access of information. Through information technology, many businessmen are successful, including Tony Tan Kakchung in Jollibee Foods, which used the cheerful tagline, "Langhap Sarap," is a Jollibee trademark, is well known among Filipinos. The business will continue to catch the interest of the food because of their tagline. It convinces people who get the information. In education, information technology is now ways of learning, interactive multimedia and virtual reality. Students can interact in a real time via email and group discussion. When it comes to private life and society, information technology raises a host questions about intellectual policy and regulation. I am Linlin A. Alisonorin, News Express.
Well, thank you for that information, Miss Linlin. So now let's hear from Miss Ruth May about the Internet of Things.
The Internet of Things, or IoT, is a global technology that facilitates the exchange of goods and services in supply chain networks, impacting security and privacy. It was first used by Kevin Ashton in 1999 and has since grown to 25 billion devices, with an expected 50 billion by 2020. IoT nodes are sensor-contained hardware pieces that broadcast sense information over the Internet. It has numerous applications, including connected smart cities, industries, transport, buildings, energy, manufacturing, environment monitoring, smart living, health, and food and water monitoring. The advantages of IoT includes technology optimization, enhanced consumer engagement, advanced information compilation, and reduced waste. The disadvantages includes privacy, flexibility, security, compliance, and complexity. IoT can be applied to various fields such as connected intelligent buildings, smart cities, and transportation, education, consumer electronics, health monitoring, and automotive. It offers new opportunities for improved management, tracking assets, information data optimization, equipment use, resource utilizations, and cost savings.
Thank you, Ms. Ruth May. So now let's proceed to get another information about the influence of IT on culture and social behavior from Miss Ivy.
Technology has had a profound impact on culture, tradition, and social values. It has made it easier for us to connect with each other, learn about different cultures, and preserve our traditions. However, it has also led to the spread of misinformation, the decline of face-to-face interaction, and the erosion of traditional values. It is important to be aware of this risk and to use technology in a responsible and ethical way. Technological impact on culture. Technology has affected all aspects of culture, from language and art to mobility, education, and religion. It has made it easier for people to connect with each other and share their ideas, regardless of their location or background. This has led to a more globalized and interconnected world. However, technology has also led to the spread of misinformation and a decline of face-to-face interaction. Social media platforms can be echo chambers, where people are only exposed to information that confirms their existing beliefs. This can lead to polarizations and division. Additionally, people spend more time interacting with screens and less time interacting with each other in person, which can weaken social bonds. Technological impact on tradition. Technology has also had a significant impact on tradition. It has made it easier to preserve and share traditional practices, but it has also challenged traditional values and beliefs. For example, social media has made it easier for young people to connect with each other and share their ideas, but it has also led to the spread of harmful content. Technology has also made it easier for people to travel and live in different locations, which has challenged traditional family structures. Additionally, technology has led to the development of new forms of art and entertainment, which has challenged traditional culture norms. Technological impact on social values. Technology has also had a complex impact on social values. It has made it easier for people to connect with each other and share ideas, but it has also led to the spread of misinformation and hate speech. Additionally, technology has made it easier for people to work remotely and live in different locations, which has challenged traditional family structures. Technology has also made it easier for people to be anonymous online, which can lead to be cyberbullying and other forms of online harassment. Additionally, technology has been blamed for the rise of social media addiction and the decline of critical thinking skills. Overall, technology has had a profound impact on culture, tradition, and social values. It is important to be aware of both the positive and negative effects of technology and to use it in a responsible and ethical way.
Thank you, Miss Ivy, for that information. So now, what is digital gaming? So let's hear from Angela. So to know more about the digital game.
Digital game. A digital game is an interactive program for one or more players meant to provide entertainment at the very least and quiet possibly more. Since the introduction of the first commercial video games in the 1970s, the format and affordances of interactive games have been constantly evolving with technological advancements. Today, digital play includes playing video games on televisions with video game consoles, computer games, games on phones and tablets, handheld video games, and augmented reality and virtual reality games found on different platforms. History of digital game. Though video games are found today in homes worldwide, they actually got their start in the research labs of scientists. In 1952, for instance, British professor A.S. Douglas created OXO, also known as Noughts and Crosses or a tic-tac-toe, as part of his doctoral dissertation at the University of Cambridge, and in 1958, William Higginbotham created Tennis for Two on a large analog computer and connected oscilloscope screen for the annual Visitors' Day at the Brookhaven National Laboratory in Upton, New York. In 1962, Steve Russell at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology invented Space War, a computer-based space combat video game for the PDP-1, which is the Program Data Processor 1. then a cutting-edge computer mostly found at the universities. It was the first video game that could be played on multiple computer installations. In 1967, developers at Sanders Associates, led by Ralph Baer, invented a prototype multiplayer, multi-program video game system that could be played on a television. It was known as the Brown Box. Baer, who sometimes referred to as father of video games, licensed his device to Magnavox, which sold the system to consumers as the Odysseus, the first video game home console in 1972. Over the next few years, the primitive Odysseus console would commercially fizzle and die out. Figure 2 shows the development of digital games through the years.
And now that we know what is digital game, then let's proceed to the different types of digital games. So here is my exclusive report about the topic. Types of digital games. Digital games is also known as video games that are created based on artificial intelligence or AI, animations, graphics, and game engine software. So here are the classification of digital games based on the purpose. First, the educational games. Educational games is used for learning and improving. While on the other hand, there is also the entertainment games. These games are used for entertainment purposes. So the second one is the classification of digital games based on the genre. First, we have the multiplayer online battle arena or MOBA. These are the examples. So first, we have the League of Legends and then the Dota 2. We also have the strategy game, while we also have the simulation games, and then the sport game, and then last is the role-playing games or the RPG. The third classification is about the digital games, are about the devices or the technology that we use in gaming. So first, the computer games. It is played through using your computers, and then the mobile games. These games are played using cell phones, tablets, and other handheld devices. The third one is the arcade games, which played using the arcade game system. And the fourth one is the cloud games that can be played regardless of the type of device. So any device, so it's called the cloud games. And the last one is the console games. These games are played using console devices. So that's all about the types of digital games that we have. After hearing my exclusive report about the types of digital games, so let's move on to the next topic. It's all about the social media. Let's hear it from Miss Nikki. Okay?
Social media. Social media is an internet-based form of communication. Social media platforms allow users to have conversations, share information, and create web content. There are many forms of social media, including blogs, microblogs, wikis, social networking sites, photo sharing sites, and instant messaging, and more. So there are types of social media according to Constantinides in 2009. So the first one is blogs, short for weblogs. It confined with podcast or videocast that can be streamed or downloaded to portable device. So for example is the gizmodo.com. So next is social networks. It is an applications allowing users to build personal website accessible to other users for exchange of personal content and communication. Example is the facebook.com. Next is content communities. Websites organizing and sharing particular types of content. Example is applications of video sharing, which is the youtube.com. So next, forums or bulletin boards. It is an interactive site for exchanging ideas and information, usually around special interest. For example is the opinions.com. So the last one is content aggregators. It had two different forms. So the first one category, it includes applications allowing users to access easily fully customized syndicated web content. This site make a use of a technique known as Real Simple Syndication or RSS. And the example is uk.my.yahoo.com/. So the second category of content aggregators are websites gathering material from different sources and creating a new customized product or service. So Google Map is a good example of this type of aggregators.
Thank you for that information, Miss Nikki. Let's move on to what is the advantages and disadvantages of digital gaming from Michelle D. Tigmo.
The advantage and disadvantage of digital gaming. The use of digital gaming has become a trend in our current era, where there is a rapid advancement in technologies. The use of this technology is also associated with pros and cons. The advantages of digital gaming often include improved vision, brain booster, improved life skills, ease anxiety and depression, and lastly, painkiller. However, there is also a disadvantage of digital gaming. The first one is addiction, social replacement, obesity, stress, and the last thing is could limit academic progress. Sheldy Tigmo, one of the newscaster. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Michelle, for that information. So now let's move forward to the last report about the advantages and disadvantages of social media to be reported with us by Ms. Rosemary Bakuli.
Advantages of social media. First, a place for novel causes and practices. Second, use of social media for promoting and advertising. Third, people can connect through social media. Fourth, social media is a good source of up-to-date information. Fifth, social media is beneficial to education. Sixth, use social media to drive traffic to your website. 7. Social media assists in the formation of people communities. 8. Social media can reach a large audience. 9. Government benefits from social media. And the last one is the entertainment with social media. Disadvantage of social media. First, cyberbullying. Second, hacking on social media. Third, reduce face-to-face communication skills. Fourth, fake news. Fifth, people addiction to social media. Sixth, social media is harmful to one's health. 7. Spending time on social media is a waste of time. 8. Social media causes sleep issues. 9. Social media causes depression and loneliness. And the last one is social media causes distraction.
Thank you, Ms. Rosemary, and this is Kathy, your reporter for today. I hope you learned something from our report, and this is the exclusive Technology News. Thank you.